And it looks like we are working. This hasn't happened since, like, when was it? Like, May, I believe, my last weekend stream. Whoa. So, yeah, it's been a long time. It has been a long time. Me6 is being a lazy derp. So, I gotta announce this really quick. Unless Me6 decides to actually come live. But I already announced it. I don't think it is announcing it again. Just 1 second here. Also, if you hear my breathing, that's me. Well, breathing. I haven't streamed anything like this in like a long time. So, it's been a while since I've done this. And also, my new computer, it's really cool. And what if you get 2 pings? That just lets people know. Well, I'm live. 2 extra times. Alright. Alright, let's get started because I kind of want to. And I'm not gonna. Alright. I have an itchy leg. I gotta do something. I gotta make this much bigger. Alright. Alrighty, we can start now. Alright, I want to start off with Tropical Storm. Well, right now, Tropical Storm Ada. So this is current ping. Why? Anyway. So this is recon data. And you can see they've done that kind of hook thingy. I don't know why they did that exact shape, but, well, it's a hook thingy. And it's gone around the storm just like every other recon. Like they go around the storm, So, this is recon. It is showing at max one kind of little wind thingy, showing 64 up to 64, I'd say 65, 66 knots, which one little thingy, I'm pretty sure that does not indicate a monster hurricane. Probably still a medium tropical storm as it is right now. In fact, I don't even know exactly what it is. It is 65. So yeah, this is coming to a hurricane status, however you say it. There's a hurricane watches for the South Florida coast. So there is that on Discord. No one say. Oh my, Lucas, you are. I wish I could put up a graphic that just put a black screen over this so you weren't on my stream, and that would defeat your whole point. Anyway, but that's not my point. Logs, remember, it wasn't in my server. Anyway, also, it was in my DMs. Alright, back to Ada's cone before this stream is 5,000 years long because of Hurricane Lucas. Anyway, so this is Ada's cone. It's kind of a fat cone. It's kind of weird to say, but that's a pretty kind of wide cone, and then it gets like turns into a circle. I said this in my video earlier today that it's more of a circle at the end instead of a really much more of a cone kind of shape thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do something really quick. This actually doesn't take too long because my computer is no longer laggy. Oh my goodness, this is so smooth. And guess what? I don't have to worry about a camera on a Gatorade bottle or a phone holder. You pinged me every single message you send besides T, which I thought you supported H, but okay then. Anyway, let's look at the 3-day. Like I was saying earlier, this kind of more looks like a cone, kind of like fats. I mean, thicks out, and then it turns into a circle sort of shapey thingy. Alright. Alright, okay, this is recon. I'm literally on the National Hurricane Center. That's not supposed to be till much later. Alright, more recon. 3 whole wind thingies. It's just 3 entire wind thingies. Not 1, not 2, but but 3. Alright. Anyway, 3 whole wind thingies saying 64 to 83 knots things. Also, you can kind of see that eye, and I don't know what this is right here. I think that's a recording station because it's on an island. Yeah, I think they also have recording stations that do that because I've seen them, especially when they get close to land, which I think that is just a recording station off the coast of Cuba. Or, this is deciding to be drunk. Alright, let's look at this stuff. So this is flight level, temp, and dew point. That has been fluctuating. I wouldn't necessarily call that a problem or a good thing or a bad thing. Cheating on math quiz using calculator. I just try to get the number 3 out. Alright, so the aircraft's pressure and altitude, I don't think that matters. Altitude, yeah, sure, that. You can't tell the difference between lines. Alright. You can hear my typing because I am existing. I'm trying to exist here. Anyway, Prius, you tried to be on stream and you failed. Anyway, so MSLP looks like they aren't quite done with that. But flight level wind, this right here. This is the one that you typically see, on the TV and stuff like that. And wow, my stream is actually not far behind of what I'm seeing versus what I'm seeing on my camera right here. Like this is not far behind. It'll take it's so big because so I can see the chat easier because my actual laptop, which are what I'm reading off of, is far away and I don't like that. Anyway, so the highest tippy top, I'm gonna zoom all the way in, and wow, that takes 2 seconds, is right here, which I'm gonna eye level that. 35 knots. I don't think that is exact. I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly accurate. Alright. Alright, I want to see. Alright. Boy, sad. I lost number 7. That's sad. Anyway, it wasn't me because I am a subber, if that makes sense. Alright, tornado. This is for the Storm Prediction Center. We're still on the Storm Prediction Center right now. We're already 9 minutes in. And here's my agenda, if you were wondering. ADA's forecast and predictions. I have not gone to that. I've just gone to ADA itself. National Hurricane Center, Storm Prediction Center, and then goof off. Goof off meaning, like, I'm gonna think of anything that comes to weather. Maybe about my channel. Maybe react to my old videos, if that's any stupid boy would do that. Which, because my voice is kind of cringe. It's sort of cringy, whingy. Hello Yoshi. DC West Discord, yeah, I clicked on it to make sure you weren't self-promoting. But that doesn't sound like a Parisa's thing. No. Anyway, so this is a tornado. Miami, kind of any southern Florida, including the Keys, are in a 2% for tomorrow. Yeah, that's Sunday. So that's 12Z Sunday into 12Z Monday. So yeah, and the general thunder. This is the exact same picture as the marginal, and the general thunder that includes Florida, South Carolina, and extreme coastal North Carolina, and another one in Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, Texas, Iowa, South Dakota, and parts of Minnesota for unrelated stuff, just for daytime heating. It's November. I wouldn't expect anything like this, but there's a marginal every single day in the 3-day forecast, which is kind of un-November-like. Here's today. I thought I saw something for today. Yeah, here's today. It's in Arizona and New Mexico. Look at this so fast. Pretty much the exact same thing that you see in day 2 for that general thunder, except for day 3, and a little more intense marginal risk for Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. And I don't know. Does that stretch into super pointy Texas? What do you guys think? Is that on the super extreme edge of Texas, or is that not in Texas? Give your thoughts. In fact, you know what? I do not have my radar on this. I forgot. Well, I guess that failed, because I got a new computer. I got none of the exact same stuff on here. I downloaded Discord, Streamlabs, calculator just comes with it. I'm gonna cheat on my math test. I really hope my math teacher isn't watching. Where I'm totally doing random things on the calculator in math, not dividing fractions or whatever. Yeah, this is my answer. Anyway, back to weather. I like goofing off. It's weekend stream. Gotta have the weekend. Gotta take all that weekday stress out. There's the flight, and this little airplane thingy. That's the flight, and this is a satellite. You can see kind of some blow-ups right here and along here, and well, that's it. And also some blow-ups down here. Other than that, not so much. So I've got 5 people watching. Let's get to 12. That's the old record was set on a Delta stream. Delta stream was humongous. I'm trying to make that true for here. Anyway. Anyway, alright, let's go over to tropical tidbits if we weren't already on it, and talk about Ada a little bit more. Alright, I like this. Alright, Ada. GFS first, then Canadian. Alright, look at this. This is Ada. Hello. Hello, Elijah Monks. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't like mispronouncing names. So here's what the GFS is saying. I said this exact same stuff in my most recent video. If you haven't watched that, except this is no, it's the exact same run. Alright, so it goes straight through central Cuba, just like pretty much every model is showing, and then it hits the Florida Keys. And it hits the Florida Keys, just like I said, and southern Florida, but it kind of goes directly over the Keys, and it kind of just dies. I mean, not completely dead. This is what I'm watching. It regrows, and it sits, and lowest it goes to 969. That's pretty low in pressure, and then it kind of just sits there, kind of drifts to the south, maybe hitting Cuba, western Cuba this time, but making landfall in the Yucatan. Now this one doesn't matter whatsoever, but this is a cool feature that I wish was much better quality instead of me literally being able to sit here and count squares. Thanks for making this while I am extra scared. Oh, that's no problem. Anyway, so there's just some blow ups right here. That's kind of at the very bottom. I was looking over here because this is the exact same one. I'm like, oh, what? Anyway, so I wish it was more quality, just like the HWRF, but the HWRF, that's really inaccurate, really overhyped. It's like the less hyperactive version of the NAN 3 kilometer, if you put it that way, but it's still pretty hyperactive, and it's still not necessarily trusted. But this is actually HWRFP has this. Simulated infrared forest highlight. Oh, look this, so cool looking. But except HWRF does that. I don't. Anyway, let's go to HWRF. Oh yes, I do have it, but except zoomed in. HWRFP, it's the exact same thing, but it's not a parallel thing. It's more of a zoomed out thing, so you just should call it the HWRFZ if you want to. But look at this. This is what I think is weird and uncommon for the HWRF. They show a storm dying over pretty favorable waters. This is what's confusing about this storm. Is the models are just so weird. But you know what's good? Is that they're all like accurate. Like they're all like by accurate I mean like they're all like consistent with each other. Even the HWRF. I have not seen what they're calling for. I'm just looking at this beautiful picture. Okay, maybe they might be overhyping a little bit. Because this is what this is what this looks like. So this is in it's kind of so oh, this is what I was saying. I'm getting very distracted here. So what pretty much every single model, ignore the European. They are not good with this storm. Or maybe they're the only right one, everything else is wrong. I'll never know. But look at this. This is going through middle Cuba, just like basically every other model is saying. It's gonna kind of start drifting towards the Bahamas, but it's gonna make a turn, kind of miss the Bahamas directly. But so what am I saying? So it's kind of making a turn towards the Keys, making landfall in the Keys. If it misses one of those islands, then that is okay. Then that's okay, I guess. But it's also going to make landfall in southern Florida, according to the HWRF. Euro is the most accurate one. Yeah, but sometimes they aren't necessarily correct. Sometimes they can be wrong. But it is, generally speaking, the most accurate one. But, you know, the GFS, the Euro, they've been really not good this year. Anyway, so again, just like every other model, they're coming offshore and then sitting there. Just sitting there doing absolutely nothing besides minding its own business, and then weakening over water like basically every other model, just like the Canadian one. Let's show the Canadian one. It's the exact same place. Look at this. A Canadian model, so they're taking it through middle Cuba, having hit South Florida, and then just sit there forever, for an eternity. But the thing is that the floater goes to another storm for no particular reason besides it just feels like it. Like, that's the storm, and then since the storm dies, and they still got 240 hours, Euro 1 predicted Sandy, that was 2012, this is 2020. Also, 7 days, that was like, Sandy made landfall on this day, I believe. I think you can predict hurricanes. I think that far. That's about. Maybe I'm wrong. That's about maybe 156. 156 hours is not necessarily too bad. So what they have taken through middle Cuba, but what's really weird about the floaters, especially on the hurricane thing, is that when the storm dies and there's like another storm nearby, like it just goes over the lowest pressure relative to the storm. So, it's not going to go all the way to Russia, if that's where the lowest pressure is, for example, but it will go to, like, let's say there's a low pressure system, like a hurricane in Texas, it's going to teleport to Texas, but like this one right here, it's going to teleport all the way down here. All the way down here. Because there's another storm. Now, I don't know about this storm existing ever, but maybe. We'll see. Okay, Hmon. I don't want to trust that. I don't want to trust that. What are they saying here? Alright, so they're taking it through middle Cuba, going around just like every other model. They're sitting there. I don't think this is an accurate model. Just one storm. This is not going to happen. So whatever you're seeing is not true. Or hopefully not true. If they're right, then that would be really crazy. And showing a Tampa landfall. Oh boy. Let's really hope that doesn't happen, which it won't. And then kind of going through Central Florida. Again, that won't happen. But nevertheless, it's a model. We should. Never mind. I'm not gonna go where I'm going because it's gonna spread scary, and and that's not my goal here. My goal is to entertain everyone and keep people safe. But my main goal is to entertain you guys because you're cool. Anyway. Anyway. Alright, before I made landfall, models are going crazy. And he's going to hit my city going to the Gulf. By crazy, if you mean they're all consistent, I agree. But if it's about, like, not exact, like there's some saying it, some is saying not, I might disagree with that. Alright. I don't have anything to draw with. I don't have Epic Pen on this. I forgot to download that. It's like my main drawing. But I do have this. So I'm going to actually pull this from my other tab because I'm going to open Google. Also, who likes my background? Hopefully you do. It's DC West. But I'm going to open up Google Maps. But the thing about with Google Maps is that as soon as you open it, it opens right over your location. And that's not exactly something I want sharing, that I want to share today, or really ever for that matter. Alright, I think it's zoomed out enough. Alright, so I'm gonna draw my forecast. So, I'll see where it is. Right around here-ish. So, that's blue. I want it to be like a blackish color. Alright. Doing this, so the polar should take you first south like this. And then I don't know what happens up here. This is just a bunch of blobs. Your status shows you're live. What exactly do you mean by that? My Discord status? Oh yeah, it does. It does because because my YouTube channel is connected to my Discord account. It's just not shown publicly, but it's still connected. You can show it without showing it publicly. And my Streamlabs account is connected to my but it's not showing that anymore. Sad face. Anyway. Anyway, so that's the far south. This is sort of where it is. This is the far north. Taking it to something like this. Models are very consistent. I don't know about the strength too much. They are not exactly. Alright. Hmon, no. I wish. Wait, watch this. Inspect. I'm gonna make the Hmon Alright, where is it? Hmon. I can rename that to Damn 3 kilometer 2.0. Epic! I love Inspectool. Alright, I'm probably gonna look. I made it the Damn 3 kilometer 2.0. Cause why the heck not? Anyway, I got it like this forever until I refresh it, and then it's just the Hmon. Oh, that's sad. Oh, say good. Alright, I'm not gonna sing this national anthem. Alright, so GFS, what the? GFS is showing a decently small storm, not gonna lie. Don't know what they have going on down here. Don't know exactly what they have going on down here. But in fact, what I do want to see is old runs showing, showing, a category 500 quintillion. Look at that. That is scary. This is very, very old runs. Look what they used to say. They used to say this, which is, I'm not going to lie. So this is, I'm just looking at some old runs. This is from Wednesday, November 4th. I believe that was Wednesday. Yeah, that's Wednesday. It's showing middle Cuba, sort of, and then South Florida. Like that's literally what they're showing, like modified version from Wednesday. Let's just look at this. But this is what they got. In fact, now I'm curious. Come on back, Hmon. I forgive you. No, I don't forgive. Oh, they don't go that far back. Alright, HWRF. Let's see if you can go far back. No, you can't. Alright, maybe HWRF quote unquote parallel can. No, they cannot. Canadian model? What about you? Yes, you can. That's kind of sad. They've really underpredicted the storm. This is really underpredicting the storm from Sunday. And look at Monday models. Yeah, they're getting a little more accurate. Tuesday models, little sadly more accurate. Wednesday, I think that's the exact same team. Thursday models, Canadian, you've really underhyped the storm. I'm not gonna lie whatsoever. You underhyped the storm, big time. This was a near category 5 situation. You didn't update a single thing. I want to go on Saturday. Boy, Canada. I mean, I know you're like supposed to be friendly, but like you gotta be accurate instead of underhyping every storm, causing no panic. Anyway, hello, Sebastian Weather Channel. Sorry, I was on a golf cart ride. That's fine. Anyway, this is my cone. So, what I'm saying right here, I'm going to keep it a tropical storm. Oops, that's way too off. I think a tropical storm will happen just to make that the center. And then, what I'm going to do here is possible hurricane right there. Inside possible, not saying likely, not enough to really put on my cone. Wow, this is really close. Like I'm seeing a maybe 15-second delay. Like I'm watching my stream. Like this is what's on my second screen. I'm seeing my chat while watching my stream. See how far delayed it is. Kind of sync, so I know what my chatters are talking about. Because I was seeing that. And look at that. Look how fast that is. Anyway. So yeah, room for potential hurricane. I'd say right about here maybe. Look at this. If I wanted to, I could move this cone around. Look at this. This is so weird. That kind of looks like Hurricane Sandy to me. Kind of doing this. So I can't really point at my screen anymore. Kind of looking like Hurricane Sandy, Category 1 landfall right about here. That's so weird. And it's just no one had any idea where it was going to go after that. Exact same thing here. That's so weird. That is so weird. Alright, let's see if we can compare this to any other storms. Kind of moving this around. Faye? Maybe. let's see. Maybe I'll zoom out and get bigger scale storms. That's again Sandy, just on a bigger scale. And this is so weird. Just imagine like going to Center City, Philadelphia. Imagine a hurricane was that small. Okay, we're getting way off topic here. Way off topic. Back to where I was originally pointing at, right there. Something like that. E equals mc squared 2.9 under the equation. What? What did you just say? You need to tell me right. Alright, I got a ping on Discord. Someone trying to get on my stream. 1000%. Oh no, it's not. It's just a random server. Whoopee! Alright. Enough with you. Maybe I'll come back in like a few months, look at Google Maps and see if I drew that. Once I did that with some tropical tidbits, I saw like my crystal ball cone. For any cones, crystal ball. Crystal ball. That sounds fun. That's fun to say. Anyway, let's see if there's any. I think we're at that point where I can just do whatever. I mean, I could always do whatever, but I mean, no one ever forced me to do anything. You can see this is Ada, and let's see what's snow-wise. Watch your air. Whatever this is, kind of exploding and desploding. 12th grade IB prep math and competition harbor math. Wow. Yeah, I have T. Anyway, look at this. That's kind of cool in my opinion. Just kind of seeing all these storms. Look at this. This is some giant ice storm. Let's go to Canada weather, because why not? Alright, let's go to the entirety of North America itself. Just look at all these low pressure systems. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I mean, no, this is not beautiful weather by any stretch of the imagination. That's snow and ice storm. Don't want that. But look at this. This is just so cool a picture. You can see the places that don't get any rain, like Greenland, because there's like a permanent high over there. I once saw like a 1050 millibar. What do you mean GFS? What? I mean, snow and ice storm. I mean, kind of reasonable for this time of year. Unless if I'm being a weenie, then help me. But this is just so beautiful. Not the weather, like the fact that something like this exists, like this kind of colors on a map. Alright, let's look at North America as it, no, not North America, the Northern Hemisphere as a whole. Alright, this is very cool to look at. So you can kind of see what this Arctic oscillation is doing, and it looks like it's doing a negative. Or negative as, I think that's negative, or as saying is like there's just a bunch of low pressures, kind of dipping down, or not last winter, I can tell you that. Last winter was, oh, 4 pings, please. Oh look, someone trying to get on stream, that was, what's up game? No, I'm not gonna read that. And Lucas, once again, you tried to get on my stream and you failed. Anyway, so I think this is a negative. DC, please read. Central Florida situation. Miami 1 day. Gulf 2 days. 3 Gulf 4. What? I'm sorry, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. Maybe try rewording that or something. Anyway, back to what I was existing. Anyway, look at this. That's gonna be some beautiful weather for Europe. Look here. It's just high pressure sitting right there. That just looks kind of nice weather. But that's a low pressure. They're trying to exist. You can kind of see a low pressure trying to exist, but failing at existing. I mean, you can kind of see it's kind of like I don't know what that is. 1041 looks hot. Oh, let's go to Europe. Let's go to European weather. Because, I just sniffed my mic. Oh, boy, that's gonna sound ugly in a few seconds. Anyway, I got a ping. Alright. You know what? If the point was to fail, then you didn't fail! Whoopee! Woohoo! Clap for Lucas. I don't know. You didn't fail. But except you did kind of fail because the point was to fail. So clap for you. Clap for you. Alright. It's 8:35. I've been streaming for 35 minutes. What feels like 2 milliseconds. Alrighty. I'm not gonna read it. You're just trying to get on my stream. I like these kind of like images. Like they're just so cool. Oh, what's going on here? Alright, here. Okay. So I'm gonna make a GIF for it to show you what I'm trying to talk about. Starting hour -72. Let's see when it actually ends. Let's see when it starts. I'll start 66 and 210. 66, 210, 66, 210. You read my mind. Alright. I'm gonna make that 6. I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright. Streaming a stream while someone watches my stream, the stream owner watches my stream. I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but I've read it, just like you said in your Discord DM. Oh, look, it's ready. Alright, let's see. I got 7 DMs. Sebastian, not this stream. Maybe we can do it next stream. But no, not today. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I'll see if I can arrange something, but I'll see if I can stream tomorrow because Sundays are regularly empty. I'm gonna make the Sunday not empty. All right. Pop-up blocked. I don't think. Oh, here it is. Here it is. We got it. So here's what I was trying to say. Here's something really cool. So watch over here. You can kind of see. Look at this. So this low pressure, it gets Fujiwara'd, sort of, by another one. Look at this. So it's 2 low pressure start to spin around. This is kind of slow. So I'll show you what I mean. So look at this. So watch near and between Greenland, Iceland, just a little farther south. Look at that 964 right there, just underneath Iceland. Here comes to 189, kind of like the random, no. And then there's a low pressure that forms right next there. And they spin around each other, and then they do that, and something nearly happens with the other one that comes off of England, but I guess not. But wow. Alright, let's look at Europe, because why not? Why not look at Europe? Alright, I gotta go back. I gotta go see what's in my chat. These are please. I don't know that. I don't really know what that is. I already tried, but I don't really understand that. No offense. Anyway, let's look at the temperatures here, because, once again, why not? Alright, I did this back in May, and I kind of want to do it again. This area. If you, Sebastian, you were one of my only viewers back then. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but if you look at thermodynamics, oh, look at the surface skin temperature. This is going to be outrageous. This is Celsius. I reworded it. Oh, okay. Jesus, please, here's the central situation. Miami one day be engulfed to Central Florida in 5 days. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of more sense now. Well, it's not too reworded. Oh, wow, look at that. 38? That's hot. It's not as hot this time of year. It's not as extreme anymore. I don't know what happened. It's just not extreme. It's sad. Surface skin temperature. This is where it gets funky. Donkey. Look at this. What is this? What is this? It's one of the anomalies. I look at a tutor temperature. Are you saying 38 degrees. That is nearly 40 degrees. Is below average. I think I'm gonna put my head through a wall. That is hot for slightly below average, right there. Oopsies. But just look at that. That is crazy. Anyway. Well, my chat is dead. Anyway. So look at this. You call this. I wonder what like highly above average looks like here. If I get a hurricane and a hurricane. A hurricane and hurricane 2 is Louisiana 6 mile an hour. Ground speed both at 1 is 40 miles an hour. TS2 150 miles an hour. Cat 4 find X. What? Sebastian, you are making me lose brain cells. Anyway, look at this. Look at these mountains. They're like pretty much the same. Doesn't this look really weird to look at? Because it's just really weird. Milk E, I want OJ. And this is really weird. Like it's below average at night and then above average during the day. Like that's called extreme temperatures. Like if you get normally, okay, that's a weird voice. All right, let's go to Russia. Let's see the extremes in Russia, the other side of the extreme world. Russia, where are you? Russia, please exist. Why are you not a map of Russia? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll just have to use the backside of Northern Hemisphere, and that is hot. That is 28 degrees above average. Look at that, hot. Also, pretty much the whole run, the East Coast United States. Let's just load. I'll scrub it back and forth. Just letting it load. Message dead. 1 ping. Can you stop bugging me with these pings? Again, from the exact same person who said it was 1 ping. Alright. You don't care about Russia? Well, it's just cool weather. I'm in this phase right here. I'm just looking at random weather. This is what I do on my free time, everyone. This is what I do. I look at this stuff. Look at Russia. That's really hot. That's a hot northern hemisphere. Not gonna lie. All right, that's global warming. What do you want? Anyway, right there, that kind of like a swirly of hot heat. 2 meter temperature anomaly. No, that's the anomaly. Oh, this is gonna look cool. Okay, I'm gonna get this straight. So you're saying that's above freezing for the literal North Pole. So if it's like in this green, like so this purple line divides above freezing from below freezing. This right here, that is the inside, the literal North Pole. So you're saying, alright, I'm gonna go to a run time that this, okay, so it gets kind of swelled out. That's a huge one. Look at that low pressure system. That's kind of weird. That's so weird. It's like kind of. It's just so weird. It's like just getting so warm at the literal North Pole. So that is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're saying this place. You're saying this place in India. So extreme India. I believe this is. Oh no, that's not India. Never mind, I'm wrong. Alright, I think this is India right here. this extreme northern place in India. A Cat 5 hits New Jersey. Oh, please, please. And Philly at 20. What? Find out. There isn't even an X in your sentence. How am I supposed to find it? So if this is India, that is below freezing. Yet you got the literal North Pole, which is above freezing. Global warming, my guy. Hopefully that's just Caesar. Like, you can kind of see where ice is. You can kind of tell where, like, kind of, like, these temperatures aren't really changing too much like the ocean does. You kind of say, look at Greenland. That's just sad. DC read it. Yes, there's, besides the letter X, but other than that, there is no X besides that last letter. So, minus 45 is now here. Ooh. Wow, alright, so look at Greenland. Alright. Alright, welcome. I'm just sort of just off topic, just, talking about the weather in very random places. Alright, let's go to the world. I wish there was like a South America region, or I mean not South America, in Antarctica region, but nope, I'll just have to use the world. But look at this. This time of year, this should be flipped, but nope, look at that. That is 648 geographical height. Usually, it's around 582, 588. Sometimes I can get even down to 540, but 468, that's kind of bad, not gonna lie, that's cold. So you can kind of see where everything kind of drips down because of those oscillations, and that's a pretty big pressure gradient. Unless if that's just a glitchy map. Hopefully just a glitchy map. Look at this. It's us. It's stretchy low pressure. DC X equals 392 miles of that 349 OAP. Alright, are you like in 9,000th grade, Sebastian? Like, tell me. Also, why is this not labeled low? Maybe it is in like the South Africa region. Like the Africa region, but yeah. Right here, this is it right here. It is labeled. It's labeled that. And that's just so cool. You can kind of see like that jet kind of interacting with South Africa. Sometimes like it's like this up here. I can't use my hand anymore. So look up here. So this is up here fighting with the cold down here, and in South Africa is where the battle sometimes wins. So here's an area where South Africa, or where the warm winds South Africa, and then here's a time when the cold winds South Africa. I don't know why I'm saying. I need to say South Africa one more time, DC West. Do it. Anyway, I'm tired. Because I was getting a computer today. Whoopee! Anyway. So, let's look at the 2-meter tab. Oh no, I want it shaded. Marine instability. Don't know exactly what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's high during the tropical seasons. You can see a low pressure right here. I like these colorful maps. DC, yeah, I saw. It's DC. I'm in IB prep, which is for very smart people. I got all classmates, which in IB prep, which is really hard. And I got into that's kind of cool, Sebastian. Not gonna lie. Anyway, look at this. I don't know why. I just like colors. They're kind of cool. All right. WW3. What is this model? What is it? Is it the World War III model? What exactly is it? Someone please tell me. I think it's like the swells. But look at this. There's your answer. Yeah, that makes sense. He is speaking. You can kind of see they're all kind of pointing to land. Look at this. It's like a... Alright. No available products. That's sad. Wave height. Significant wave. This is kind of cool, this model. Sure, it might be inaccurate a little bit, but who cares? It's kind of cool. This is in my area. No pixels are shaded. Barely any pixels are shaded. Also, I have a higher IQ than my mom. Most results set. I'm not. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. This is so cool. So you can see that nothing will be happening pretty wave period. So I guess this is in seconds. I don't know exactly how this for swirly. Okay, I'm gonna actually go on there. Oh, that's cool. That is cool, guys. Look at this. So, oh, it's like a supernova. It's like a supernova. Look at that. Look at that. With some sparks. And then they all come together for one. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love this. Look at 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 this. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's like an explosion. There's like an explosion. Alright, let's look at the pressure. What does this mean? So if it's on a low pressure, so I guess it's like, look at this, and I have a very high pressure. I guess it gets like really bright on high versus low pressure. Oh no, the brightness is not affected whatsoever. Look at this, it's like so bright. And that exists. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Okay, so pressure, I'm gonna put that high. Vortice. Okay, I know what vortice does. I can tell a difference big time. So that's a big low pressure. Looks like a supernova. Oh my god, I'm not even reading my comment section. You guys could be telling me there's an EF5 tornado on the ground for all I know, which I am sure you guys are not telling me that. I really hope you guys aren't lying, or there isn't an EF5 on the ground, but alright, I'll go back. This is so weird. Alright, come on, stop acting so smart. Derek, please. You don't want to put that over there. Alright, I can't stop playing with this. It's like a Category 5 hurricane. Oh. Yeah, I have 644 YouTube notifications. Yeah, because it's usually just people replying to my comments with like a, I can't get the joke. Which I don't really check them. I don't really care. Look at this. This is like a giant swirly, and you can see some swirlies inside the swirl. Look at this. Look, it's like a supernova. It's like exploding. Oh, Lucas, thank you so much. I want to turn everything on splat radius. So if it was like all the way down, oh, that's kind of sad. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, I'm acting so childish right now. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at a hurricane. And you can like make the equator, and there's like a pressure gradient or something. It's like a major hurricane in the making. Oh my goodness. Okay, the equation. Okay, 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 Sebastian. Okay, okay, okay. Splat radius. Oh, that's an explosion. No, it's like a supernova. That's so cool. D. D. Yeah, I like that letter. That's what my first name begins with. D. My real first name, not DC West. It's oh DC. Are you happy I have over 200 subs? Yeah, that's pretty cool. But at the same time, it's by a shout out, so I am sure I'm happy. Like, I mean, I wouldn't want to shout out from anyone, like, too big, because I don't really want to be famous too much, because if anything, like, any kind of minor mistake I do kind of gets out there, and I don't really want, my minor mistake, my oopsies, I accidentally made a typo, kind of, being all over meme world, which I don't really want that, but my art teacher's gonna like this. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Put density fusion and velocity diffusion to 0. Okay, velocity and this. I'm gonna unpause it. I think you broke it. All right, I just put it all the way to 0. Oh, Lucas, you're the best. Vorticity to 0 and to splat radius to 0. So vorticity to 0 and then splat radius to 0.25. Is this what you do? Because this is like a supernova exploded. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna turn it up just so it dies. Alright. I'm gonna turn my splat radius down. It's like the supernova of all things. It's like a weather nerd. To put link for a website in description. Actually, Lucas, if you scroll up, Lucas said, put the link, so that might be helpful. So, if you're a weather person like me, I mean, I hope all of you are weather people. All right, pressure. All right, I'm gonna kill it. All right, I'm gonna put that at medium. So pressure. A lot versus nil. Splat radius. So that's no pressure. That's all pressure and then no pressure. Alright, I see what that is. Pressure. What the pressure is. So with 0 pressure, this is, it kind of just goes with the flow and makes its own swirly business. Besides this. And, no pressure, that's kind of boring. All pressure, that does this. It kind of like, that's all pressure, and this is no pressure. It doesn't swirl with any pressure. It just doesn't, which is kind of boring. I mean, it has to hit a surface to spin really fast with the pressure, and that makes it super squishy and Alright, I'm gonna turn everything up. This is gonna do everything. Density diffusion, I'm gonna keep that where it is because, or else it's just gonna be a big white screen. Oh my goodness. This is like the, okay, I'm gonna turn this, it looks like a fractal. If you guys know what that is. So what a fractal is like it's a closed shape with like infinite, it's like a closed figure with like an infinite perimeter or something like that. It's kind of weird, but this kind of looks like what a fractal is. Here, I'm actually gonna pull up a fractal. Here it is. Here's a fractal. So it kind of looks like a closed shape, but here it is zooming in. That's a fractal for you. It looks closed on the outside, but if you go on the inside, what a fractal really is just infinite. And you see, that's the exact same pattern. It's gonna keep going, and for all I know, this could be a never-ending GIF. Anyway, so it kind of looks like what a fractal looks like, this swirly thing. I love getting off topic. I'm gonna be here streaming, Hello, Julius. Welcome. Alright, I'm gonna turn a density diffusion to all. Okay, alright, I'm gonna put the pressure. Alright, I'm gonna go to the default settings. Alright, that is cool. Alright. This is cool. It's sort of like a jet stream. I know what a fractal is in kindergarten. That's cool. Orange juice. I feel dumb on DC math time on DC channel. Yeah, math time. So what this does, it kind of goes like a jet stream. It's kind of like if I take like a slime and I push it and I slap it against a pool corner and the slime kind of goes everywhere. That's sort of the exact thing that's happening there. You can see this is going everywhere, making swirlies. This is just so cool. In fact, I'm gonna put density diffusion all the way to up. No, density diffusion kills it. So no density diffusion does that. And if I turn it up, it kills it. So I'm gonna turn it velocity diffusion. I don't like that. Alright. Alright, let's do 2.6. Let's make the splat radius much slower, but I'll turn the density diffusion up to 100. Look at this. So, I wish I had a... Oh my goodness, this is so cool. It's like weather. In fact, if this gets to 9 likes, I'm already at 8. I just need 1 more. I liked my own stream, so I will not cheat the system. But, so if you get to this, in fact, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to take a slow-mo video out of this, put it on my phone, and then I'm going to go into KineMaster, and then I'm going to label it with H and L. And it's going to be Northern Hemisphere style. Like, this is so cool. And then density diffusion, I want that at 0. So this is what happens to every single thing that forms. But the exact same, so this is what happens to you can kind of see it. Everything down here. So everything that forms, so these Renamins, if you call that per se, that's what they do. You just turn off the density diffusion and you see what they do. Most of it goes down, and if you have it here, it does the sun. And then you kind of pull it up and it does the jet stream, it does the infinite loop. I'm going to put the density diffusion at 0, so it kind of does, yay, another star. Alright, I want to make another star. In fact, I want to put it in the exact center, so look at this. In fact, I'm going to keep going with the flow. This is so cool. So that kind of pressure gradient point, this kind of right here, it's kind of like the equator. Oh my goodness, I can see 50,000 hurricanes. Look at this. This is so cool. It's like looking at the GFS model. Stop making stars. It blinds me. Then turn your brightness down on your phone. Look at this. This is so cool. This is so cool. I'll make a little bit bright. Oh my goodness, it's fire. It's literal fire. Oh my goodness, thank you, Lucas, so much. Who made this? I need to credit them because they made me on board. Oh, it's a supernova. But look in the middle, it's not even moving. Like for anything I create in the middle, it kind of gets tossed around. You can see where all the pink is. If you see where all the pink is, it's kind of just getting tossed around. Let's look at the exact center right here, I believe. Nothing is really happening. Let's see the color. That's kind of like that bright star. You can see nothing really happens to it. It kind of like that pattern shift. But look, it's like the equator. Nothing is happening, but at the exact opposite poles, it's kind of like big swirl. Alright, I'm going to pause this. Look at that. They set up a this model, DCUS 2020 of colorful. shading. Oh, that's sad. I don't like the shading feature. It's a star, 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 star. It's like fire. It's a fiery scene. This is so weird. Oh, they have a Discord server? Ooh. Fluid sim. Oh my goodness. It's like your Starbucks coffee. In fact, I'm gonna kind of turn this off. I'm turning density diffusion all the way up so it kind of goes to nothing. And then turn it down. This is like your coffee. Kind of like your coffee in the morning. It's like if you do this, it's like, whoa. It's like if you kind of did this, kind of like half your coffee is like spinning one direction, and the other half of the coffee is kind of spinning the other direction. If you have never drank coffee, which I hope you guys have because it's really good, for sim resolution, if I turn it all the way down, oh my goodness, that is fast. And then it's kind of boring. It's kind of like a start. So with the 256 you can use, it's kind of like it's just making me laugh. So this is you can use this for like meteors. It looks like a meteor, kind of like splat radius. You can like have it at 0, kind of like something traveling across the sky. And then here's the big Earth, and then it gets caught to the Earth's gravity, and then it makes that huge explosion. This is so cool. But except, oh my goodness! If you ever, yeah. Alright, now if you have 30, this is just funny. I'm just giggling right now. 32. That's just so fast that it's just funny. Oh my goodness, what if I have it at a 0? Okay, if I do have it at 0, it's just gonna turn into that thing. So maybe I will turn that sort of into this, so it's making no big, but it eventually dies. This is funny. I'm trying not to die on stream. Oh boy. Oh boy, imagine I was muted this whole stream. Imagine you guys couldn't hear me. And you're just watching a stream, like, so confused of what's going on. At the same time, how would you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is so weird. Alright, I'm gonna turn that out to 0 and kind of see what this does. Oh my goodness. I can't even see anything. Turn that up. Oh my goodness, it's like nothing getting sucked into a void. And you can see, I'm gonna do that. Let's see what happens. Just nothing happens. We're making Vincent Van what? Oh, and a supernova, and it's exploded into 5,000 stars. All right, let me turn it up a little bit so it starts to die down eventually. But this is more of a pinky pink style. The pink style, colorful. All right. Alright, this is so cool. Alright, bloom intensity. Woo! It's a high intensity and low. Ooh, I hate that. I hate that. So this is the big swirl. It's right in this area. I want to remake that. This is the big swirl. I'm going to kill that a little bit so you can kind of see. But the wind movement that you kind of see right here, it goes on when it's black. I just make it black for a reason. You can kind of see this. It's getting sucked up by what is That is silly and funny at the exact same time, and I love it. I love every part of this. Lucas, you have made this stream fun. How long have I been doing this for? I can go back from me doing this like forever. I've been doing this for about 18 minutes. For about 20 minutes I've been doing that. It feels like 2 seconds. What the heck? This isn't really the asteroid type. Look how fast that's spinning. That's like a category 5 hurricane. Like, I want to keep it at nothing. Yeah, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to make the category 5 hurricane perfect. I'm going to set it to 0 and see what happens. So this is the hurricane. This is what used to be the hurricane. This sad spin. And they all kind of just, I'm still here, you know. Yeah, I would think so. And then it's just kind of like they all kind of split into their own, which is kind of what I like about this. So I'm going to set it to like 1.6. You get the big swirls. Like, that is... I think I messed that up just a little bit. And then you do it down to 0. You can see this is where the category 5 was. This thing. All these mini swirls kind of formed out of all of that. That is so cool. So I guess if you had a controlled jet stream that didn't go all the time, that's what it would look like. Whoa, that's a supernova. I'm not aiming for supernovas today, but what I'm gonna do, I'll click the density fusion down to 0, but the splat radius 0.1. So whatever forms doesn't go away, but it's really small what does form. Like, that is gonna stay there. Oops, I accidentally clicked. That's gonna stay there and kind of get sucked up. I'm gonna see if I can make a big swirl. I know, feeding the swirl. I'm gonna make the splat radius a little bit bigger. That's bright. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Oh wow, that's fire. That is fire. Like, not like my opinion fire. Like, it literally looks like fire. That's grass. Like, Vorse. All right, Lucas. What I want you to do, since you're the one who sent me this, I want you to tell me what settings I should have. What settings should I have? Which settings should I have? Please tell me, cause I'm bored. I don't want to end the stream so early. Wow, that's cool. What settings? So I like Vorcity 0 because it spins low, like a low pressure. Like, it spins like a low pressure. You can see when a hurricane. All right, I want to set it to Vorcity 0. Vorcity at 0. Vorcity at 0. Alright, I think you can choose what density diffusion. Whoa. Yeah, but it doesn't do it as fast. Like, what I want here is kind of like a speedy simulation. Look at this. It's like a supernova. It's a... Oh, I see your point. 0 to 4. Alright, 0 Vorcity diffusion. 0 Vorcity diffusion. Pressure at 0. I mean, highest. Alright, pressure at highest. Let's see what it is so far. It's like a supernova. What should my sim resolution be? Should it be a splat radius at 0? Alright, it's there. 0.25. What's next? Oh, that's cool. Hey, you can choose what the 0. Velocity diffusion. Pressure at highest. Nothing else. Alright. That's cool. I'm gonna turn this. Oh, alright, that's fine. I like to put at 32, kind of like the difference. So what this 32 is, it's spinny. You get the Cat 5s. I'm gonna see if I can Fujiwara it. And a spinny wee hurricanes. Wait, this is what the TPE meme is. The spinny clouds go. Volume warning. Volume warning. Wee! Hopefully, you guys turned your volume down enough, or I wasn't as loud as I anticipated originally. Look at this. Look at this. This is what a Category 5 does. This is what all these spins do. This is like the pressure gradient, is what you want to call it, and it kind of like goes around, kind of like hits the North Pole, kind of like that. I usually do density diffusion at 0 because it has a spinny low pressure stay longer. Density diffusion at 0. Actually, I think they stay forever because if you have it here, yeah, it does a cool effect, but it doesn't stay like at all. So you have it here. You do your spinny hurricanes, and then you kill it. You kill the density diffusion, and then it does this. This is an extratropical. This right here is extratropical, in my opinion, because it has all of this black, which is dry air, being sucked into it. That's my opinion. And then it kind of turns tropical. This, because it doesn't have any of that, maybe slight, but overall, it just doesn't have that. I'm going to do that exact same effect. Or maybe I should lower that a little bit. Alright, this is fine. Again, they're going to Fujiwara each other. Watch this. Extratropical trying to form all that dry air. Look at this. Dry air trying to suck into it. Look, and this is going to turn extratropical. The extratropical trying to form here, it's going to turn it extratropical. Does this have anything to do with weather? Actually, I would disagree. This has nothing to do with weather. But is it science? Is weather science? Am I interested in science? Is this off-topic moment? Yes, it is 100% off-topic. I'm probably going to stream this in my Discord server instead of, having it on my YouTube channel in a little bit when I'm done the stream, because that'll be cool. Just look at this. So this is the kind of like I'd say the front, if you want to call it that. Let's get new low pressures. Wow. Oh no, it died. No, it died. Oh, I did it too slow. 3 people are watching. I think the stream is starting to die a little bit. Maybe I'll end soon. Maybe. Let me turn this lower. Alright, look at this. So this is kind of wobbly. This is... Look at this. These are both very tropical. Let's see what happens when they collide. They make a really... Well, they spin a different direction. Like, this could be, like, the high pressure, or this could be the low pressure. This could be, like, the equator. But either way, there's no equator in this, so it's kind of making, like, a big pressure gradient. Sorry if my hand hit my mic. But it's like a big pressure gradient. Like, let's see what happens if I do here. It's going way up. So what happens if I do here? It's going way here. Is it distorting this? Yes. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This is so weird. Look at this. This is the extra skinny extratropical. This is the tropical. This is the extratropical hugging. I do density diffusion at 0. Not click as hard because it ges too bright. So it detects my, so this is my light clicking. My hard clicking. My hard clicking doesn't get it as bright. Alright, I'm gonna turn that all the way up. I wanna kill it. I'm gonna see what you're talking about. So this is hard clicking. Yeah, that gets kind of right. Let's see soft clicking if it can tell. I don't see what you mean. I do density diffusion and not click as hard. I guess on mobile you click harder to make it brighter, but on PC I don't think you can. Also, I'm gonna stream this in my Discord server. Oh, 9 likes. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna end 10 minutes early. I was gonna end at 9:30. I've been going for like 90 minutes now. I want to go for 80 minutes. I want to end early. So anyway, guys, before I hit the big red button of no, I want you guys to like this video, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and join my Discord server.